Well, we are drawing games we should be winning, losing games we should be drawing, and winning games we have no reason to win at all. The season has been frustratingly average. We have just not been performing up to what I would consider to be acceptable standards, and I'm having a hard time figuring out why, if we're being 100% honest. Last episode, we played Nice and Monaco. We drew with Nice. We lost to Monaco. We then played Angers. We drew with them. 1-1, thanks to a Ballade goal in the 45th minute. We lost to Marseille. Till scored in the 68th minute, but they got 2 early goals from Regine Hurrit to go ahead and win. We drew with Rennes. Ballade again scored in the 28th minute. He's been a very nice pickup for us. They got the equalizer in the 73rd minute. Auxerre absolutely stomped us 3-0. Campana had a brace of goals. Mito had a goal. And then I have no idea how or why we beat PSG 1-0. And it's not like they played a supremely rotated side. Schick up top, Messi, Odegaard, Verratti, Hakimi, Marquinhos, Kimpembe, Christensen, Donnarumma, and goal, Galan. You know, they had 17 shots. Well, let me go back here real quick. We had 17 shots, 6 on target. They had 7 and 3. You know, possession was about equal. I've gone back and I watched this game, and I'm not catching anything different between, like, say, this game and the Auxerre game, where we had 8 and 4, a huge possession advantage. They had 12 and 4, and just, you know, they did more with the ball, even though we played keep away. The more I look at it, I think the issue is, get to the tactics screen here, I have overlapping wingbacks on, with the intent being that the inside forwards are going to go inside, the wingbacks are going to come out, it's going to give us 5 across the top, center mids are going to push forward, and then Haskudunic and Twanzebe are going to play a little bit wider. The basic is going to be the halfback sitting there, and we're going to have essentially 3 at the back. We're going to have 3 at the back and potentially 6 up top. 7 up top. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 up top. But, you know, the central mids being the central mids, they aren't going to push up all the way, but they should be contributing. Right now, it seems like they're not, and I'm not quite sure why. Maybe having them on automatic is not the right call. Maybe having them on attack is the better call, because they will get further forward. Or maybe having one of them on attack. We'll try with both on attack for this game and just see what happens. But yeah, it's something I'm going to have to study a little bit harder in the offseason. I'm using the same formation in my Santa Clara save, and I'm having a lot more success with it there. Part of me wonders if it's down to personnel, but I don't think so, because I think the team I have at St. Etienne is better than the squad I have at Santa Clara. Not a lot better, but definitely better. So we just lost to Strasbourg 3-0. Again, just not a great game. Majorca got a goal in the first minute, and that kind of set the tone for the whole game. It was really kind of annoying. But again, you know, 15 shots, 1 on target, 66% possession. It's just we're not doing enough of the ball. We're not doing enough with the ball to get the goals. I mean, you know, we're taking too many long shots. You know, and I believe I should have work into the box enabled. I don't know. It's something I have to look at in the summer. So, Jimin posted an update to the Musterman skin. This is version 2.0, so this is the landing screen now. So essentially, he's got these boxes up here, but I really like this. Now, these do have a tendency to reset themselves every once in a while. I'm not quite sure why, but as an example, you know, you set up competitions, takes you to the league table. And as you can see, we're solidly mid-table. We're in no danger of being relegated. It's been a very successful season for us. One of the other things that happened is that there was a club takeover, but the new guy who took charge said he wasn't going to do anything to help with the debts, which, what's the point then? So, and then immediately they came in and changed the club philosophy too. They want a more counterattacking style, which we're not a counterattacking team. So, you know, it just, I had to start and restart the game to get the new skin in, so it's not going to show anything on the takeover. But yeah, that's what happened there. So, but I really like this. You also have the opportunity to go in and like fix your training and stuff like that. You know, do your training in that here. There is the drop down. He changed the club page as well a little bit. So, and just some other minor behind the scenes tweaks and so on and so forth. So it's on the SI forums. It's the Musterman 2.0 skin. Go check it out. It's probably one of the better skins I've seen. This and Statman both have just been kind of revolutionary this year in how data is shown and portrayed. It's been really, really fun to watch. And the fact that he and Ben have both collaborated and shared some of their ideas between them has really been a boon to the community as a whole. So anyhow, we're playing Leon, and you know what? I should have checked this here. They are currently tied for third, so they're going to be playing for the win. So we're going to have Grinagol, Haskadunic, and Tuanzebe as the defensive back, Ristic and Palencia as the wing backs, Basic as the defensive mid behind Herrera and Blanco. We're going to have Balad and Plata as the attacking mids, and Till up top as the striker. Plata out to Palencia. Palencia gives the ball away to Tagliafico. He gets it up to Podence. Excuse me, Tagliafico up to Podence. Lacazette. It's a good goal from them. I'm going to go with the attack. And more from the guys. Ryerson on the throw-in. Costello over to Tagliafico. To Podence. Oh, ball stolen. Mahalo ends up with it. He breaks left. Gets it up to Balad. Balad. He's doing too much. It's crowded and the ball goes out of bounds. Lopez over to Tanganga. Ryerson. Tangaga. Up to Kakare. Or Costello Jr. He holds it up. Kakare sends it forward. Podence got behind the defender again. And is it Lacazette? Not quite sure what the heck is going on with my wingback on the right there. Samari to March. Lacazette. Dispossessed. Podence takes the shot. Oh, that was interesting. I've never seen that before. Ball ended up on top of the net. Podence. Reed must have got a hand on it. Knocked away. Tagliafico. Corner of the box. Blocked. Podence. Again takes a shot, but it's wide right. Green on the goal kick. Haskadunic. Basic. Tuanzebe. Long pass across the field. Balad. He reverses the field again. Palencia beats Blanco. Blanco to Plata, and he puts it away. His 9th goal of the season. We get one back. The game is tied. Half hour and a lot of highlights so far. I like that. That's good. Tuanzebe to Basic. Back to Tuanzebe. Palencia. Blanco. Till gives the ball up. Podence takes a shot, but it's very wide, very right, and very high. Coming up on halftime. A fairly even game so far. Podence sends it in, and it goes wide left. Ryerson to March. Back to Ryerson. All the way out to Tanganga. Costello. Out to Tagliafico. Puts inside. Lacazette chests it down off the post. Was he offsides? He was offsides. Now 6 shots, 1 on target for us. 10 shots, 2 on target for them. Well, the boys, I have faith. No highlights this second half so far. Coming up on 60 minutes. After this highlight, we'll take a look at who we need to bring off. Probably Palencia, because he's on a yellow. Kakare, Tagliafico, Costello, Kakare, Sumare, and Ganga. Costello, Tagliafico, Costello, Tagliafico, Kakare, to Awar, Tagliafico, loses the ball. Till, back to Haskadunic, Herrera, Haskadunic. Long pass, Balad on the left. Gets it in the box. Tries getting it in. It bounces it off Leon player. Lopez. A very nice, easy save, actually. Balad tried doing too much. Sumare bombs it forward. Haskadunic picks it up. Basics to Haskadunic. Sends it to Tuanzebe. He gets it to Till. One step over to Blanco. Palencia on the right. Crosses it. Till is there, and he scores. We go up 2-1. I'm going to bring on Mendez for Palencia. We're going to switch Balad and Plata and bring on Badoui for Balad. Ryerson, Samari, back to Ryerson. Up to Aouar in space, right side of the box, loses it, Till. Breaking left, holds it up, sends it back to Haskadunic. Aouar on the throw-in, loses it, Twanzebe, Menendez. Basic juice, Twanzebe, Mendez to Twanzebe. Basic. Twanzebe. Twanzebe lost it forward, headed down, and given away. Costello ends up with it. Tagliafico to Aouar. Almost dispossessed. Is dispossessed. Basic. Blanco. Blanco loses. He has just absolutely stunk on ice the last few games. I have no idea what's gotten with that kid. I can say that because I'm twice his age. Costello's header goes over the bar. It's been a good game. A lot of highlights. A lot of chances. Plata. Is it in? Herrera? Haskadunic is there. Okay. Mahalo on the throne. Plata, dispossessed, but it goes to Mendesevich. Plata again loses it. Now the ball goes to Suarez. Lopez. Nganga. Over to Costello Jr. He lost it forwards towards Podence. Podence gets by the defender and he skies his shot. Thought maybe he had been fouled there for a minute. Zaidu on the throw-in. Haskadunic lets the ball go to Green. Green bombs it down the field. Diamante, Costello, Tuliso. Back to Costello, Tuliso, at the Podence. Alcazette, at to Zaidu. Zaidu to Podence, and he kicks it too far. Green falls on the ball. Give the guys a little encouragement before the end of the game here. Oh, calling that a straight red. No, we dodged a bullet there, even with the Mendesevich red card. A nice victory, 3-1. Guys, turn it on the second half. Haskadunic, a very good game. The goal really helped. And we may have just kept Lyon in 4th place. And we did. Wow, what's the... Okay, let's take a look. Let's go here. Save the game real quick. Guard is a Lyon coach. I may have mentioned this before. My very first Football Manager save that I took seriously was with the USL Dunkirk in FM23. And Remy Gard was the OGC Nice coach, and he hated me. And I don't know why. Like, every time we were in a press conference, he absolutely mocked me and talked my skills down and so on and so forth. And he beat us more than once. And then we started beating him on a regular basis, and then we beat him, and he retired from the game. And since then, he's kind of been my FM nemesis. Anytime I show up, he's been kind of bitchy. You know, I realize it's a computer game and everything like that, but still, I think it's funny. Take care of the press conference here real quick. So we received 4.17 million for 12th place. PSG are champions. Player of the week news was Mbappe. I want to check the... Okay, so 56-28. What's the tiebreaker? Goal difference, goals scored, away goals scored. Marseille won on the 3rd tiebreaker. They won on goals scored. Wow. We finished on 44 points, tied for 11th. That's not bad. We were supposed to avoid relegation, and we did by 18 points. We did the trouble. What'd they do? League One, French Cup, and the Trophy de Champion. Okay. So we'll get to the end of season review here. Do that. Look at what we might have to do in the off season, and get ready for that. It's going to be our 3rd season of the save. 2nd season in League One. We need to do what we did this season. Make improvements to the squad so we can finish a little bit higher, but first we have to kind of figure out where those improvements need to be. So back with that in just a bit. Now the end of season review is upon us as my earphones are caught up on the arm. might share. Plata was a very good pickup for us. 31 appearances, 9 goals, 8 assists. Basic was also a good pickup for us. 7.18 rating on 34 appearances, 2 goals, 6 assists. ASSE, a solid season. Herrera, a solid season. Especially on a free. Blanco, a good season. He's frustrating. Gus Till, a solid season. I would have liked more goals, but beggars can't be choosers. I'm established. League One team, 12th position. Our average home attendance was way up this season. I'm really liking that. Tied for 10th, technically. Our biggest win was the 5-0 against Toulouse. Our match to remember was the 2-1 against Marseille earlier in the year. And then our goal of the season was 5-1 against Le Havre. Great stretch from third center midfielder. I don't know. Let's see if we can pull it up here. Perry bombs the ball forward. Onzebe gets it. For the Haskadunic. Basic. Gets the ball away. Call. Onzebe recovers but gives it up. I think they were too far back, didn't they? Galad. Out to Plata. Plata from the right corner. Puts it up, gets it back. Mendez. Badui from distance. Wow. Okay, that's definitely goal of the season worthy right there. That's definitely goal of the season worthy right there. Freaking, what, 30 yards they said? 28 yards? Wow, that was an absolute screamer. Club reputation has not changed. No new sponsorship deals. Broadcast revenue was way up. Corporate hospitality, competition prize money, match day and commercial retail was way up. Sponsorship was way up. How much competition prize money? So much more. We went further in the cup. I'm not quite sure I agree with this. ASSE owe everything to a rampant spell of form to finish the season. Nobody could keep pace. Our form at the end of the season was horrible. Maybe they're talking about our January. We spent $22.5 million on transfers. We go to the transfer history and we look at fees. But the only one I'm really regretting at the moment is the Goetschea one. He didn't improve at all. Well, I don't want to say at all, but he didn't improve much while we were playing this season. I tried getting him out on loan and no one wanted him. He's a good young striker. He has a ton of potential. It's just this 2 determinations absolutely killing me. He did get some appearances under 19 games, but I'm really liking this. I like that he flipped this over. This has been very, very, and I like the training is here too. Oh, that's cool. He's got the pros and cons swapping in and out. Very nice. What do you want it by? Canio. Okay, don't know them. Trade schedule. Plata was picked to the best 11. Basic. Escudinich, Blanco, and Till were the other players selected. What's the spell of form in May that saw them rise to 12th? Subdivisions and expectations. Defensively solid soccer. Play direct soccer. But counterattacking soccer. Negotiate. I negotiate. Counterattacking style. We're not. It's favored. It's not preferred. So I can get by without doing it for a while. Dynamics-wise, we're doing okay, even though we don't have any real team leaders. This season team meeting. Oh, okay, look, I want to go back to the schedule here. They keep talking about how we had such a great May. This was our May. We had 2 wins, 2 losses. Our April was 2 losses and 2 draws. Our March was 2 losses, a draw, and a win. Our February was 3 losses and a win. I mean, what really put us ahead was the start of the season, was this run of games here. And that put us solidly mid-table. And then we did just enough here to stay mid-table. So I don't know what they're talking about. Oh, we had this great run. So success plans for next season, we're going to under-promise and over-deliver. Mid-table fit. Come on now, let's just try and be ambitious. Okay, top half. I can go top half. It's a good squad. It's a solid squad. It's a mid-table, top half finish squad. Need to get that to a top half, top 6 finish squad. Training camp. I want to go to Shanghai. Go to Switzerland instead. So the players on orange were the players who went out. We sort by appearances. Gus Till, 35 appearances, 13 goals, 4 assists, 4 players of the match. A solid season. Basic, 2 goals, 6 assists, 2 players of the match. A very solid season. Balad, 6 goals, 3 assists, 1 player of the match. Wanzebe, 31 appearances, 3 off the bench, 1 goal, 2 assists, 3 players of the match. Plata probably had the best all-around season. 9 goals, 8 assists, 4 players of the match. Palencia was solid at 6.77 is a little bit on the low side, but then again, he also didn't play as many games. Saban had a pretty good season, 22 starts, 4 goals, 6 appearances or 6 assists, 3 players in the match. Otherwise, we only had Till in double digits. Plata was close, and that was about it. I'm not really a huge fan of that. The other thing I didn't realize was that I have a loan manager, but I didn't have him in charge of loans. So all the players I put on the development list didn't go anywhere. So we got that fixed for this next season. Like more than a few players are wanted. Askadudic is wanted. Lada's wanted. Balad is wanted. Alvarez is listed. Is listed. This is also about the time when some of my really good youngsters, Rivera, Nwusu. Nwusu isn't happy because I didn't bring in someone to help him, but I am bringing someone in. He'll be here in the next transfer window. So I'm hoping he will, frankly, get over it. When the new guys came in, they did remove some of our affiliate links. It was essentially clubs that we just had like scouting agreements with them. I can move players to Lepoy. And I can move them to Auvergne, but they're National 3. They're not the best leagues. So, you know what? Let's do this. That's my budget for next season. Did they announce the budget for next season? Did I miss that? I did. 30.36 million payroll and 9.59. Well, the more things change, the more they stay the same. The new club isn't willing to let us sign a new affiliate, so going to have to deal with it. It's going to be an interesting offseason. We got a couple players who are wanted that I would like to keep, but I don't know that we have the money to keep them should they want new contracts. It might be a good opportunity to start playing some of the youngsters. So this is year 3 of the save finishing. We got year 3 of the save coming up. That's when we need to start making the incremental improvements to improve. We want a top half finish next season. We're going to try and aim for 5th, 6th, 7th. See if we can't qualify for European football of some sort, and hopefully get it done. So a frustrating season. We did okay. We could have done better. I'm not happy with some of these results we had, and that's on me. I've got to figure out a way to get that fixed. So that's a kid to keep an eye on in the future. Ignacio Cerruti. He's a Uruguayan under-20 international, and he's got some very good numbers already. I don't know. Anyhow, I'm rambling. I need to end the episode. So, like I was saying, not the best end of the season, but a good, on a scale of 1 to 10, was a 5. We didn't get relegated. That was a good thing. We had a chance at European football, but we played it away. I've got to sit down and investigate the tactics a little bit more, find out why we're not scoring when we should be. Maybe it's up to some of the positions we're playing. Maybe it's up to some of the PIs I have in place. Maybe it's up to some of the players I have. We'll have to take a look, see who's out there. There are definitely going to be players coming in. There are definitely going to be players leaving. I just don't know who at this point. I do know who's coming in. He's a defensive center back from Nigeria who's very good, and he'll step in the rotation right away. But I don't know. I'm disappointed. We could have done better. We could have done a lot worse, but we could have done a lot better. We were positioned to do better at one point in time, and we kind of hacked off that we didn't. With all that said, if you did like what you've seen and heard, please have a like, subscribe to the channel for more content, questions, criticisms, comments. Leave those down below. I'll answer those as fast as I can. Let me know what you look for in the transfer window, and we'll see where we agree when it's all said and done. My name's Evangelico, and I thank you for watching.